Let's get this W though. First game. I didn't run my fingers under the warm water in the sink today, you know, so might be a little off here. Until I get my settings right. Yesterday I blew that game. That was an easy win, and my hold edit time was so low that it tried to edit the platform instead of ooh, this wants me dead. It switched me to edit the platform instead of build. Switched to my mats, so I got real screwed there. Just heard someone throw a pizza. I knocked him before he even ate a slizzy. Yeah, that's my pizza now, boy. Oh wait, he did eat a couple slizzies, didn't he? Oh no, this boy didn't even eat a sliz. You gonna scrap over there?
Yeah, I just clapped him up a little bit, but I'm on the roof of medium.
Coming.
On the roof of mead.
Got some mead and some barley and some wheat and... I hear one drinking shields under me.
2 people on the roof of, they look like body toddies. Jeez.
Sounds like there's a guy up here with me somewhere. Yeah, he's pushing you.
Yeah,
he's pushing
he just
you.
shot me. Yeah. Ah, la, 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 la.
Way too many teams right there.
I'm gonna keep myself in this little area. Jumping.
See what you can do about getting yourself to a safe spot.
See if I can get to that.
A lot going on over there.
Trying to get over to you. Ah, she shot me.
Getting dark out here. I don't like it.
So,
What's crazy?
MLB
Rip right there.
coming out with the bigger
my.
bags on the
Good.
running path. It's like, what are we doing here?
Bigger
Why?
bases. Yeah, let's talk about that. Jesus, what is going on?
So they come to an agreement where they're going to ban shifts, which I actually agree with to an extent. I think there's an issue, like you said, when you're putting shifts on your 7th, 9th batters. You know,
I think that's. Here's the thing. I agree to a certain extent, like you said, but that is part of the game. I understand shifting on the 8th hitter's silly and this and that, but that's the teams that are making that silly. You don't need a shift on the 8th hitter. Like, you know, you shift on David Ortiz. You know, it's weird. It's like they're shifting on every single player. But so I agree on that part. But, dude, it's just going to make the hitters better. It's just making the game harder for the pitchers. That's all that they do every time they do these rules. It's insane. It's like, yeah, let's make the hitters better. Yeah, hitters can't be out. No more. You might as well go no more walks. Yeah, you hit 4 balls, you automatically take first base. We need to have points. We need to have scoring. That's what it feels like for me, you know.
exactly. Yeah, they think they're going to drive interest because there's going to be more activity on the base path.
They're trying to have the game be shorter. I'm totally so. What are the major things, right? The major things that they agreed on that are like bullet points for the you know, for them to play this season.
It's the banning of the shifts is one.
Banning of the shifts.
To come to
the bigger bags, bigger bases.
Yeah.
Which I never understood, but that's okay. And then there's another big one. Oh, the pitch clock. Pitch clock I'm totally okay with, but once again, that batter knows that a pitch is coming at, 1 second. Does that change the game?
Well, it's an off-speed pitch, then. No, I'm just kidding. You know what I mean.
But that's what I'm getting at. It's always for the batter. Seems like the advantage is always for the batter. All right, let's go towards that river. We're going to have to move out of here, and you don't have the dinghies. Try to get you some slingers over here.
I mean, always said the hardest thing in sports is to hit a fucking 95-mile-an-hour fastball. It's the hardest thing to do in any sport.
Well, they're trying to take the game time down totally. And dude, it's baseball. They obviously agreed on it, but dude, trying to slow the game down. I mean, you're trying to speed the game up so it doesn't last so long with a pitch clock and this and that. And then all they're going to do is provide more hitting.
When there's no one on, you can only do the pitch clock when there's no one on base, right? I mean, that's the only time you can apply that, I'd imagine, right? I don't know.
I don't exactly know how it's
going.
Yeah, no, I mean that. Even that makes it a little bit more ridiculous for me, though. I don't like the fact that everything's geared towards the hitter. It is what it is. The bigger bases thing, don't get it. I just don't understand it. I've never gone, man, this game would be a lot better if that base was a little bigger. And I'm curious how that came to be, like how that...
I didn't realize that was even an issue. Must be in tandem with the shift or something like that. People moving off of the bag to cover their plate, like your first baseman having to get off the bag to cover the whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's a reach, but yes, I'm sure it's some silly thing like that.
I don't know what's going on there.
I just think that baseball, every time they have an opportunity to make the game better and more, more popular, accessible to more people, they just do these weird little changes that people are going to be like, what is this? Like, this is not how you get people involved in baseball.
And it's also like, anytime they implement these new rules, it's like, well, what's going to be the penalty if somebody doesn't do, like, okay, they go past the pitch clock. Was it a balk? The guy get on base now?
It was a ball.
Is it ball? You know what I mean? Like what? And then
the minor league game I went to a couple of years ago where they had instituted it, if you went past the pitch clock, it was a ball. And the only reason I know that is because nobody went past the pitch clock, and I sat there and go, what's the penalty for going past it? You know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing here?
Okay, so that's easy to implement, I guess.
Now, I don't know if that's an MLB rule. I don't know exactly what they're going to account for, like, as far as pitch clocks, so I'm not saying that that's what it is. Just some things in baseball, man, they're trying to get more people involved in the game. This guy's right here. Trying to get more people involved in the game, and it's just...
What if they do put a shift on somebody on accident? Like
they can't. Like, the second baseman and those positions can only move to a certain... I can't hit a shot. Can only move like a certain amount of feet away from, where they're stationed, But I just think it's stupid because a second baseman doesn't just play second base. Like, that's why I've always found baseball a little bit confusing for, like, the casual audience. Like, when does the shortstop step on second base? When does the second baseman step on second base? Like, what are the, who's playing? No, and... I know that, like, Adam knows that, but if you're trying to get people involved in the sport, you gotta explain why there's a first baseman, a second baseman, a shortstop, and a third baseman. It's like, well, because, most people are right-handed, so that hot corner is third base and shortstop, right? You split the difference and go but I don't know, man. It's so weird what they implement. I love baseball. I haven't been into it as much lately, and it's mainly because Sox got rid of Mookie Betts. But I just think that they implement these weird things that real fans are going to go, what the hell? And it's not going to bring any new fans in. That's what my concern is for this whole thing. My concern is that they're doing things that people that are fans of baseball, that are kind of like old-fashioned, they aren't going to like it, and then it's also not bringing anyone into the game, I don't think. I don't think people that are not baseball fans are going to go, did you hear? There's no more shifts. We might want to tune in this year. Or, did you hear they have a pitch clock? It's like, okay.
Well, I also think, like, when Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa were going after the home run records, everyone kind of tuned into out-of-market games a little bit. Like, oh, what's happening here?
Oh, I mean, I watched Mark McGwire hit his 70th, and it was a Cardinals game.
Kind of know where I'm going, right?
Of course, totally.
You're opening up the ability to compete with these stupid records set by these, juice heads during that time period.
And this has already been my joke, is that so we're gonna allow a little bit of steroids like that. This is my joke now, like when I see the rules in the MLB, like, well, you know, we don't want the game totally tainted, but let's really screw the pitchers over. That way the game's tainted. Let's let the guys take a little bit of steroids, but not a lot.
Here's the thing. Your sport's dying. Take a look at what's affecting the outcomes of these games and what creates, you know, it's like...
I can only speak for me, so I understand what you're getting at.
It's hard for me to like kind of find a comparison, but it's like, imagine if everybody just tuned into football to watch people hit, and then they took away the touchback.
And they made it two-hand touch.
Or they didn't incentivize the touchback in a way that brings the ball to the 25 versus the 20. Now more people are still coming out thinking, well, I can make it past the 20-yard line. People are getting injured. They're implementing that to have the safety of the players. You know what I mean? There's things that you do to change little things to the game, and the shift is one of those things, man. Like, it is brutal, you know, when you're like Poppy, just butt down the third baseline, man.
I'm torn about the shift. I will admit it. I will admit it. I mean, I always would see the shift and go, well, if you're the best hitter in the game, why can't you put one off?
Hit it opposite field.
You know what I mean? So that's why the shift for me, you could, a lot of players. Oh, my slingers are broken and someone's on us.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, above me.
On you.
Yeah, right, dude.
Alright, I gotta hit a reset or I'm dead.
Landing in my build, obviously.
Oh,
crazy, man.
I'm gonna have to just fight these guys, I think. Oh, great, they're chug splashing each other. Oh my goodness! Can't build a wall there, Adam. What are you, silly, Adam? You can't build there.
Silly ghost.
He knows where I am. I'm fucking dead. You're dead. Mom's fucking dead. Oh, I didn't even know that you were alive still. Gotta pay attention better. That guy might be dead. Yep, knocked.
Nice. Get him. Ooh! Yeah. I like it. Meddled up underneath you.
There's the guy that fell.
Oh, another team.
You wanna fuck on me?
You know what's interesting about Fortnite and shotguns? It's this is the only game where it's like
really, man.
Great.
Look at this guy.
It's the only game where that shotgun one blast and switch to another gun applies. Like, think of another first-person shooter where...
No!
Nice movement.
I'm toast. That guy was smart, he just wait for me.
That guy slung on me, clapped me, and then as I went to go to another build, he had his SMG already rocking. You know?
Oh yeah.
Just like Fortnite is its own thing. Like no other shooter game is like, pop them once with the shotgun.
I played a lot of other battle royales, and there's a couple that are like that, but not as heavily reliant as Fortnite. Ah, you motherfuckers. Leave me alone.
Did you pop that?
Yeah.
Nice. I would just focus on getting out of there. Obviously try it, but I would think you gotta make it because people are gonna push 1000%.
Oh, that's good.
You can't sling in there, dude. You know that.
Yeah, you can. It's just those things break. It's so stupid, man. Second time this game I've gone to sling and my things are just not working, and I'm dead. That's fun, man.
Brutal. I don't even remember what we were talking about. We were talking about
I don't even know
baseball
what to
or something?
say when that shit happens, man. That's just a whole game of literally just getting shot one time out of the sky. Frustrating. Talking about baseball, man. They need to change Fortnite. Put a goddamn Twitch clock in here. Jesus. Nice shot.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, like I
happens.
said, I haven't looked into it enough to go, oh, this is good, this is bad, but I just remember, I don't know, it's so weird, dude, to look at baseball and go, we want the guy to break the home run record, but not the strikeout record. It's just odd for me. It's like, in what other sport do we go? Now, I know in the NFL we want offense. Like, I hear it, and I see it. I see what's going on in the NFL. It's a passing league, pass interference, can't breathe on the quarterback. I totally get it. But with baseball, it's different.
We want offense in baseball for sure. We want offense in baseball for sure.
I
do,
am
at
all
least.
set.
I
There's
wanna
enough.
see-
There's not that there's no offense in baseball right now, dude. There's plenty of offense in baseball. There's absolutely tons of offense in baseball. The best players in the league are the best players in the league. They have the same averages that the players had back in the day. You know, it's baseball. It's still baseball.
With the shifts, you know.
So now you just give people better batting averages when they don't deserve it, you know. And then we go, well, this guy just broke this guy's record. Oh, yeah, that guy played in the shift era. It's like, oh, my God. Can
The
we
shift
just play
era.
baseball?
That's 100% going to be a thing now.
Of course it is. I've already heard people say it.
David Ortiz is the most clutch player of all time.
And he got
Hitter
shifted
of
on
all
every
time.
time.
He gets shifted on every time because he hit over everyone. You know, or not, you know, nice little slaps here and there. I mean, dude, you can, you know, the shift isn't, you know, bulletproof. You still can squeeze one in, but you got 3 or 4 defenders on the one side of the, you know, high end of the infield.
Well, right, but then it goes back to, obviously, of course, like, you can hit through, but it goes back to the same thing where it's like, all right, now there's someone on base. Now the shift's gone anyway. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, if you want them to not be able to shift, you get a guy on base. That's part of baseball. That's what we've been watching.
So
that's what
that's exactly it though. One of the rebuttals that, you know, you see is some of these leadoff hitters, dude, in the league, because they're the ones that get the most attempts at bat when there's no one on base. A lot of these people have more home runs than they do ground ball singles because they're having to try to hit through the shift. And statistically, I can't think of any of the players off the top of my head, but there's at least like a half a dozen players that have more home runs than there's ground ball singles than their leadoff hitters, just simply because of the shift. You know what I mean? It's wild. And that just kind of shows that there's something wrong there, you know?
Does it?
It shows that, you know, it just shows the fact that they can manipulate the outcome with changing that aspect of the game. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, that's baseball, man. I don't know. I have a hard time going, yeah, this guy is hitting too many, you know, he's hitting more less ground ball first singles than home runs. Maybe we should. That's not how you play the game of baseball. You can look at any analytic and go, this is why this is happening. That's not technically why it happens.
Another thing, too, to think about, just an infield shift isn't the only type of shift there is.
There's tons
outfield
of
shifts.
Yep.
Yeah, there's other things, like, you know what I mean? There's
I just don't understand why you're telling people where they can and can't play on the field. You can't play defense as good as you want. You have to play defense a little bit worse on purpose than you're playing now. And that's my big thing with it. I'm like, wait, what are we doing? Why? This guy's one tap.
Also, I think another one is
I can't
that
hit a
they're looking
shot.
to-
Oh my god, that's not you? I thought that was you.
Another one they're looking to, I think, implement or get rid of is
I hate this game. Something else, man. I'm getting destroyed ever since my settings changed, dude. I can't do anything anymore.
ever since I think that guy out. Thought he was gonna launch. Is there a guy up here? Where you at?
I'm on that building you were just on, small. Top of small. Man, frustrating.
Think you can make that? I overshot
Absolutely. Crazy. Yeah, I don't like the idea of having to tell people that they have to play defense worse than they are able to play it. Bottom point blank period, that's how I feel about it.
I think they're also going to get rid of they're going to add DHs to the National League. I think that was another conversation.
I don't have an issue with stuff like that because I always do think that it's a weird, unfair advantage for the AL teams to have a designated hitter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the NL would have pitchers hit. If, you know, you got to have it one way or the other, and if they want offense, stop letting the pitchers hit. But you know what the funny part is? Shohei Ohtani is out there DHing. He'll be DHing games where he's pitching now. I wonder if you can you do that? You DH as a pitcher, like even though you're pitching.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So he's not a designated hitter anymore then.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to stifle Shohei Ohtani from batting. They're not going to do anything.
Hope not.
Definitely not.
That's what I mean, dude. That guy's hitting plenty of home runs. I don't know. I don't know that he should ever catch up to Mark McGwire, who is on steroids, and Barry Bonds and. Got a whip pulling up towards us. Got no. That's absolutely picked off everywhere I go. I'm running backwards. I don't have slingers, nothing. It's a bad day for me at Fortnite, dude. I'm getting destroyed. I'm out of there. This fight's not happening. We have no shield.
Wow. I wish you saw how I died.
127 meters. Tough go at it today, man. I'm just not able to do what I want. Fortnite today. Tough. Shoot that guy just for good measure. Get shot at for my troubles. If he was smart, he would take your slingers and come get me. I don't know how smart he is, though. Tough go at it, dude. I'm getting slapped. I gotta get all my settings back together and whatnot, so I'm not getting as frustrated when I'm playing terribly. Cain Velasquez got denied bail, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not see that. It's pretty unfortunate, man.
Oh, here they come now.
That's just.
Oh,
that's super unfortunate.
Oh, look at this. I'm just gonna hide in here. They can't get me out of it.
They can't break that thing?
No. This must be the one that comes from the vault. Hi, buddy. What up, Clombino? Oh, okay. Stay out of your way, bud. Can I even get up on his tail? No? Okay. Come here, buddy! This guy definitely sees me. I don't even care. Don't pull your chute at him, because then you can't do it again. Now I'm stuck. I feel like you also move way slower. I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like I'm barely moving.
That Cain Velasquez situation is 1000% going to become a movie or some sort of Netflix thing.
Yeah, super sad. Super
Wild.
sad. Yeah, I don't know if I said it on here, but at first the reports were that the person that got shot was like a 14-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's not the case.
His stepdad.
It's
This
the
guy's
guy's
stepdad is
dad.
the old guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Nevertheless, man.
No, I know.
Shot a guy.
Yeah. I didn't do it. Yeah, I don't know.
You start to hear the story and you go, wait, that's not right. I mean, they're blowing this out of proportion. You know what I mean? This is way. Then you start to hear the story and you go, whoa.
I might just let these guys kill me. I'm so irritated with this game right now. GG's. At us. GG's. What do you mean about you hearing it and going, that's not right?
It's unbelievable, you know, just hearing the story like that about, you know, situation like that. It's wild. I mean, when we were kids, it was like the whole OJ thing, you know, and you hear about that and you're just like, what? I mean, the guy rushed for 2,000 yards. Can we just let it be? But no, obviously it's these things, these situations like that.
What's
it's
the
like we're
comparison, you know, to the
almost so we're almost like, you know, desensitized to this shit now.
Oh,
you know?
I'm not even close, bro. I'm extremely disturbed, especially after you have a kid and yeah, I mean.
Maybe because John Jones is in the news all the time about doing dumb shit, and then,
well,
you know, maybe that's a thing.
You know, depending on who you talk to, you know, Cain did something honorable. You know, he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And we all say that we would do the same thing, you know, and then he did it, you know, so.
But yeah, it's just
wild
thing, dude. It's just terrible. It's just really, really sad. You know, because God forbid anything happened like that to my kid would want me around after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe he would prefer the guy that, you know, assaulted him to be alive if I get to be around still.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's a hard one to toss up. It's like there's so many variables. You never know how you react until you're in the situation. And Cain did what we all say we would do, you know.
What's the movie with Samuel L. Jackson? And he goes, yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, but I mainly just know the meme of him doing it. I don't really remember like what it's all about.
The whole story is these rednecks come and rape his daughter, and he goes and kills them in the courthouse. And then Matthew McConaughey is, you know, his lawyer or something. And everyone's there like, yeah, these fucking dudes just, you know, they were probably gonna die in jail anyways for being child molesters. But the dad took it upon himself to kill these guys. I believe, I can't remember how the movie ends, but I believe they let him off. Samuel L. Jackson. They're killing these guys that raped his daughter.
Well, that does happen. Like there are times where I forget what the name for it is, but it's called like justified. You know, I don't want to sound like I know what I'm talking about here, but there is like
the movie's called The Time to Kill. And that's one time to kill. You know what I mean? Somebody would be like that situation. I think that's what the movie's called. I don't know, but something
Blue
like
MK
that.
in here.
Yes, they deserve to die.
Do you want that blue
they burn in
MK?
hell. I have a purple one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, wild. Just really fucked
But yeah,
up.
now the MMA community like reacting to Kane, it sucks, man. It's super sad. Someone's been here and took that slinger. I don't have a
I
slinger.
have it. Oh.
Oh, they're coming
seriously.
towards us. Oh, he's going around the edge. 2 of them. All right, I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna go up, hit a rift, and go to that other sling spot.
Yep.
After I hit this
Shit.
giant hundo rock, though.
You know the whole UFC lore shit? You know, like
The what?
the lore, like the UFC. What do they
lore?
call that? Fight lore. You know what I mean? There's so many things that happen outside of the octagon in that sport, just like any other sport, right? But it's interesting from a you know, a fighter standpoint. You know, it's like, I don't know.
Bruce
It's wild.
Buffer fighting Frank Trigg backstage.
Yeah, but even like things like we talk about all the time, things that like happen outside, like of Lionheart getting broke into his house, and then having to fight off a fucking meth addict in his, you know, a fucking dude who's just gone crazy in his house, and just things like that, like always pop up.
Yeah, also, it's not just fighting. Oh, I gotta sneeze.
Or like a random one that comes to mind to me. Delonte West gets pulled over on a motorcycle, and he has like on the carrying case inside of his motorcycle, he has like an AR, an SMG. You know what I mean? Like he has
What happened to Delonte?
Delonte West. Yeah, he got bopped for guns.
Well, I guess the story's getting, you know, more. He's getting himself together now, but he's like been a homeless addict for years now. Mark Cuban went out to help him, like took care of him, put him up, and then apparently he slipped back, and now I guess he's been clean for like 6 months again or something, and he's getting into the Ice Cube's league, the Big Three.
Oh wow.
So I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, we'll see how he does. As far as staying clean, playing basketball secondary, right? Like, just got to do some stuff. But so there's a whole like story on the reason he got blackballed from the NBA.
Yeah, he's fucking LeBron's mom.
That's what they say.
That's great.
Man, my coffee's empty. Do a little fish in here.
It's just funny how dominant LeBron was at such a young age that like his mom is the same
Age as
you
the
know what I mean?
players.
As the players.
I mean, she was
yeah.
older, but yeah.
Oh, I know. But you know what I mean.
Oh, totally.
Young enough.
Apparently.
LeBron is on, you know, Sports Illustrated at the age of fucking 14 years old or some, whatever that
It's
is.
like 18, but yeah.
Whatever, yeah.
Whoops. Is there anything else out here we can take?
And that's another thing too, right? Think about the NBA deciding people that have to go to college for, was it a year? They have to do a one and done to be able to go to the league, or they have to go through some sort of big baller league.
Overseas. I mean, LaMelo Ball got Rookie of the Year, so I mean, apparently his dad was right.
Right. Yeah, but he didn't go directly when he was 18, right?
He didn't even finish high school, did he?
Ooh.
He didn't even finish high school, yeah. From what I remember. He's playing overseas at 16 years old. But yeah, I mean, dude, the thing about it is now college players can make money off of their likeness. They can have YouTube channels. They can do this. They can do that. So it's like, you know, they can only make a certain amount, but that certain amount is like, you know, 100K or something like that. I don't want to just talk out of my ass because I don't know what the numbers are, but it's something that's not that crazy. You know, you could definitely live off of it easily. And
go inside here?
So
No.
they're thinking that people are gonna players. You see this fight down here at the bottom? They're inside of this place in the bottom.
See.
go take a peek over here real quick. Yeah, see, they're right here. I might go get a little peep shot on them real quick. Blew that car up. I'm just playing terribly today. Getting shot at, I'm not building. Alright. Well, scared them off. That'll show them. Someone's launching near us, though.
He could be on top of the mountain.
True. Oh, I hear a zip line. They're over here. Start shooting some trees, I'd say. He's probably gonna hit the launch. Yeah, he hit the launch. See him? Behind that mountain. Oh, this is where I take all damage.
It's funny how we're above the fog on top of this mountain.
I know, kind of cool.
It's kind of cool.
Wonder if that's something that they do on purpose. I think today I'll sit down and go through my settings. Oh my goodness, I just pickaxed this guy by accident.
Ronan?
Yeah.
What's he got for a strap? Should we kill him?
He's got a pistol. Oh!
Knocked him.
It's me, pistol! Didn't have anything apparently. There's a blue pumpy in here.
I got a blue auto.
Too.
You know what's
down here a little bit.
You know with Cole doing the African League thing, that was obviously a PR thing for the off-season album, right? I mean, can we all just agree that he wasn't actually
Did
trying
anyone
to get to the
ever
league?
not agree with that?
Well, you look in history with rappers like Master P actually made it to the Raptors and was on had game time with the Raptors.
Wasn't that a promotional thing?
No, dude, it was
Sure,
actually.
bro.
Well,
Master P's not even athletic. That was a promotional thing.
but dude, back then, you ever seen the highlights of that game? He dropped like 8 points in like 5 minutes or something, or 8 points in like 4 minutes.
I'm gonna have to get back to you on this one. I gotta see what's happening.
I'll
here.
send you the link. There's a video of his highlights in a game on the Raptors.
I know about this, but I always thought that was just like a
what's
PR
crazy-
stunt. The guy signed like a one-day contract, as far as I knew.
No, he could ball. He could actually absolutely ball. But he was already like super wealthy when he was playing. Like he was already.
Obviously.
He already had.
Make him say on was out for years.
Yeah, right. But yeah, it's wild.
Minis in here. Oops. Pickaxe and cars now. Yeah, there is a history of it, but you know. How much of a history of it? One guy. Snoop Dogg saying he could have played, bro. You know, what are we doing here?
Right. Sky High says he could have played college football, which, you know, anyone can play college ball, really. I'm not saying
All I do
anyone
is
can,
study
but
abroad.
yeah. I love that Rev Run. Rev Run's watching his cipher in Sway.
Yeah.
I really wanted to be an athlete, so it's the Olympics every time they get the track meet. That whole fucking shit's crazy.
Finna lap me. No, the Lord is thy shepherd, the one with the black sheep. I gotta get some wood, bro. I'm not
Not
ready to box up yet. You ain't got an Axe Street, you get XP.
So athletes turn rappers happens all the time, but rappers turn athletes doesn't happen often at all.
Antonio Brown, baby. I'm from the pit, not the palace. Come on. That song was terrible, but it gets stuck in my head all the time. And in Diablo 2, there's a place called the pit, and there's a place called the palace. So me and Dan are constantly Like, I'm heading to the pit, not the palace right now. Hopping a Koopa low mileage.
Jesus. Love it.
Ridiculous.
Kobe could rap a little. Shaq was probably the better rapper.
Oh, I think there's a team right here.
Zam, you know. Yep.
Kazam or Shazam or...
Kazam.
No, I know. Wasn't the movie called Shazam?
There is a movie called Shazam, yeah.
And he's in it.
No, he's not.
Isn't he? He's
Shazam
yes, he is,
like
dude.
the superhero, white dude superhero.
What movie is Shaq
Shazam
in?
is Genie,
Oh, okay, yeah.
the rapping Genie.
Yeah, people think that it's Sinbad, right?
Yeah,
But like,
exactly.
it's obviously just. Oh my goodness! I have
remember it as Sinbad.
dude. The Covert Cabin key card is over here. Dude, what the hell? Do we turn around and go for it?
It's not in.
It
It's
is
deep.
in. Let me go.
No, it's
Let me
not.
go peep game.
Covert Cavern is deep in the storm.
It is way too deep. What's the storm taking? I got floppies. Nah, not worth it. Not worth it.
2.
I could have. I guarantee we could get it, but I don't want to mess with it. Just get the W.
I don't even want to go through it.
Pit, not the palace.
Obviously, Allen Iverson had an album. I never even heard it. I'm gonna be honest, I've never listened to it at all.
I got a
Curious.
live chicken again. What's up, bro?
Allen Iverson, would you say top 5 easy point
What?
guards of all time? Easy.
True point guard.
AI. True point guard.
Probably the best. He,
Steph better?
Allen Iverson is, well, yeah, but there's a big difference. Allen Iverson was better than anybody ever, including Michael Jordan for like 2 seasons. You know what I mean? Like, the longevity's not there. I'm not saying he's better than Michael. I'm saying that, like, dude, nobody was as good as Allen
It's like-
Iverson
like
when
Kyrie,
Allen
right?
Iverson
Like-
was Allen Iverson.
Like Kyrie at this stage of not this stage of his career, probably a year ago. But
Allen
you know,
Iverson is and was so much better than Kyrie. But yeah, like, same type of deal where LeBron is the GOAT, you know, Kyrie's good, but Kyrie's not even second, you know. Allen Iverson for
think-
those couple seasons
Oh,
was
fuck.
incredible.
You think I just don't watch basketball enough to know really, but like, oh fuck, I just used this.
It's all good. I just wanted to get rid of those anyway.
Like, you know,
Depends what we're talking
what's
about.
the
You know,
kid-
nobody
who's
was
the kid
as
from
good
the
as
Grizzlies. Who's the kid from the Grizzlies? Ja, I forget his last name. What is it?
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant. Is he's a point guard or is he shooting guard?
I mean, he's a mix, but yeah, he's a point. I mean, sort of. Everyone, LeBron's a point guard now. you
Russell
know?
Westbrook, you know what I mean? Like Russell.
That dude's having a rough time, but yeah.
I'm trying to think of like top 5 all-time point guards. You gotta put AI in there for sure.
100%.
You gotta put Steph in there. You gotta maybe even put Steve Nash in there. You know,
My boy Stevie.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Steve Nash is pretty goddamn good pure point guard.
Who is the dude?
Disguised as a dude playing.
Who's the
another
dude that played with Shaq in Orlando? Who's the white dude?
I got someone trying to land on me. I don't even know. I don't remember. $19 that guy a few times, but I'm just about out of AR ammo. Hey now. None of my songs make any noise.
I hear him on mine.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm all muted. Oh, why am I shooting? I got no bullets.
Hit Megan Thee
House.
Stallion could dunk.
Oof. Looking like a Clydesdale. I'm trying to think. A white point guard was Shaq. You know?
Stockton?
What are we talking about? Johnny Stockton was with the Jazz. Him and Karl Malone. Karl Malone say.
Let me look this up. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Did he go to Orlando?
Shaq was only in Orlando for a couple years, and I don't remember, like, what, you know. Too early to be T-Mac, you know. I'm having trouble just kind of thinking of who it could be. Someone's shooting us down. Get ready. We're getting shot down. Gonna keep it no mileage.
It's gonna kill me. I honestly think it's Stockton. I think he went there for a season.
Stockton? I don't know about that. I mean, I'll agree with you because I don't know.
I don't know though. I really don't know.
Blasted from every direction again. I got no metal walls.
.33 blue, this guy. Shot from south. Just smarten up here. Smarten up.
Smarten up, would you?
Trying to take some aggro.
Fuck these guys, man.
They're way up, huh?
Yeah. Just fine, I'll chill. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see him standing there. Alright, we gotta move a little bit here. Might have to steal this high ground. Yeah, stole it.
I'm with you.
Let's go.
You slinging the pharmacy pop is like John Stockton. That whole verse. Yeah, I remember that. Dude, I think it was John Stockton that was with Shaq.
I mean, I'll take your word for it.
Who am I thinking
but
about?
I don't think it
oh
was.
no, bro!
Ollie oxen free, buddy. What the hell? Come on.
Yeah, dude, no. That was I'm kind of in a decent spot to get at, but I'm gonna need this
until he
bridge.
drops to you. You're under the bridge?
Yeah, you got me. Thirsty. Alright, let's look here.
Sucks, man. Jesus.
I can't believe I fell off the back.
Damn. He has all your stuff now. That's shitty. You gave those boys the game right there, boy. Slinging them pharmacy poppers out here. Guys are literally just building like maniacs.
I don't know why, but it was Penny Hardaway that he's black.
Yeah, Penny Hardaway is not a white guy.
Yeah, I know. It was a Penny Hardaway. I don't know why, but I thought it was John Stockton. Maybe I'm just confusing Garble with Shaq.
Blasted out of the sky.
My fucking old age fails me, bro.
Dude! Oh my god, dude. My new settings are so bad. I gotta fix them. I just need the AR ammo. Thank you.
It's funny how the metal walls are still a thing and they're so useful. Oh, expamos. Oh shit.
What? My settings, dude. I gotta fix them.
What's wrong with the settings? What's happening?
I have my edit hold time and my build multiplier. Something's wrong with it. I accidentally hit the default and I don't know what it was at. So I'm like, you know, the time I have to hold circle to edit.
Right.
It's like, it's not where it was before. So I'm
Can't
like,
just tap it?
Well, you can, but that's what screwed me, is that I went to tap it in that game and it tried to edit. I tried to switch to my build. It's the same button to switch to your build. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to switch to my build, and it just edited the floor.
Right.
So you still do it right.
Right. 40. Could have been 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, come on, I knocked him though. He should die. Maybe not.
Oh, you knocked him from that? There's no way.
He fell.
Alright.
Fell trying to scramble from me. Yeah, I got my Elam. Whoops. See, it's just like something's not the same. I'm ending up under my stuff and that kind of thing.
Right, right.
So you still do it, right? Would you look at that?
The worst day, bud.
Not on my worst day, pal.
I like the drop to the ground. Taking 10s. Storm is. You got all the mats in the world.
I got all the money in the world. I gotta see something I like. Once again, it happened.
Stay in there. Nice fish. Way to pop that fish. Pop it again.
Let's go, baby! That's how you win it! Baby. That's how you win it when your settings are terrible.
Let's do it.
Let's go, baby! I think that was 50 right there. That was 50 Crown Vic, baby. Piece? That was my 50-piece Crown Vic.
Nice.
You like that fish play, doggy? Come on, baby.
Not my worst day.
Not on my worst day, pal.
Nice.
Oh my God! I can't believe I just won that game. I gotta fix my
that was
settings.
The Pope, my man. I was winning that.
I don't care if that guy was the Pope, my man. I was taking that W. Let's go, baby.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, first I get a pound, break it down in the ounce, then a bounce to another state with a whole lot of weight.